the band was really, really tight.
Absolutely.
Right. You guys heard each other, and what he says about Carl, and everybody in the band was
Great.
listening, right?
Yeah.
However, you and Art had a very fraught relationship. It was like a difficult marriage.
Yeah.
And one day rehearsing at Ronnie Scott's where Art said you want to step outside and you guys were supposedly going to go outside and
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Carl and Tony just kind of, okay, come on, come on. Do you remember what all those fights were about?
Music.
Okay.
Music. Listen, I also read some of the comments on the tapes that you so far released, Stuttgart and before
Right,
you,
right.
and I'm reading everything very carefully, and they're good, very, very complimentary things said about me. But also, I found another one that was very derogatory and said, I don't remember the words, but exactly that Milchu steps on him all the time. When Art plays soft, Milchu plays loud. And partly it's true, but the writer doesn't understand one thing. I'm not trying to shine him, to be in front of him. I am trying to communicate with him the way I know. And I am, because of my classical background and things like this, I hear quite a lot of things.
Mhm.
Nevertheless, he's a saxophone player, which means he has one line. I
Mhm.
have many lines
Mhm. Mhm.
on the piano. And sometimes these lines used to confuse him.
Mhm.
And I didn't want him to get confused.
Mhm.
And I know that sometime when he was open to it, he was not confused.
Mhm.
And we were making dialogue because, you
Mhm.
know what, Laurie, I don't recognize the word solo and the word accompaniment. I don't recognize. This is bull. Music is everything is important. There's no comping. To say something, you better
Yeah.
try to follow him rather than to interrupt him. But sometimes, maybe because I was stoned, maybe because I was drunk a little bit or something, I maybe didn't agree with what he was saying, and I decided to shift the conversation to another place, which pissed him off because he is definitely trying to do something, and I'm interfering with him.
Mhm.
In this respect, I really should bear critique because I do have this thing. I'm still struggling in my life with this thing.
Can I tell
First,
you? Can I tell you something though?
yeah,
This
sure,
guy, the guy in Belgium. I'll just say a fan, right? Who
yeah,
I really respect. Um, he said that he preferred Art playing with you than Art playing with other pianists, simply because you constantly were challenging him, which other
exactly. Yeah.
people did not do.